Hello everyone, this is Rajendra. Welcome to PAR Tech Academy. Today I'm going to explain prerequisites to learn Katalon Studio tool, and the topics I'm going to explain are what is a locator, test object, and the keyword. These three are the terminologies we'll use in Katalon, and how to set up Katalon and UI of Katalon Studio tool. I will explain these things in the current video. So let's get started on this. First one is what is a locator? Locator is a string which can be taken as an address, and using that address Katalon will identify web elements on web page and it will interact. And we don't have to develop these locators. Katalon takes care of it, and that is a locator. And I will show an example how a locator will be. Suppose we want to interact with this Google search button. It is just an example how locator value will be. Locator value contains tags, attributes, attribute values, and whatever the locator I am developing now, it is export. See here, we have two matches on this locator. It got highlighted. This is how Katalon will develop locators, and when we are running the test case, once it is recorded, it will take those locator values to interact with the web elements. And the next one is test object. Test object can be taken as a folder, and locators will be stored in test objects. That's it. And the next one is keyword. Keyword can be taken as a function. Whenever we are performing any action on any web element on the web page, based upon the type of action we are performing on the web element, a particular keyword will be picked by Katalon and that will be recorded. Here we don't have to develop any keywords. Katalon has given a set of built-in keywords already. As of now, just assume keyword is nothing but a function, and based upon the type of action we are doing on the application, Katalon itself picks one keyword, and it will capture one test object. Based upon the keyword and test object, it will interact with the web elements. And the next one is how to set up Katalon. To set up Katalon, we need to get into official website of Katalon. Official website is katalon.com. Here, to download Katalon, first of all, we need to create an account. We have to click on start for free. Then it will give one form to create one Katalon account. Here we will have to provide name and email ID and password. And once you click on get started, it will ask a few more details, and once it is done, download will happen automatically. And once the download is over, you will get a file like this. A GIF file will be downloaded once the download is complete, and we will have to unzip this. I did that already. So once unzipping is done, you will get a file like this, sorry, folder. And once you get into that folder, you will see a set of folders and files like this, and you don't have to worry about all these folders, and we will use only this one. And you can see one file with Eclipse C. The thing is, Katalon was developed on the top of Eclipse, So if you're already aware of Eclipse, it is quite easy to learn Catalan Studio tool. So to get into Katalon Studio application, we need to double click on this. I have opened one window already. Let's get into that. Uh, Actually, I have activated my product already. Once you double click on that application icon, it will ask you to activate your product. So there you have to use your credentials to activate your product. Once you submit the credentials, your product will be activated and you will see a screen like this. And at starting it will take some time to load. Now I will explain how the graphical user interface of Katalon. So first one is quick access toolbar. Whatever the icons you see here, they are on the quick access toolbar. These two will be used to save, and to Katalon we can integrate other tools like Jira, Quitest, and Git. So those integrations as of now, do not worry about that. And through Katalon, we can automate web applications, desktop applications, and mobile applications. For desktop, we can use these two. Sorry, for mobile, for web applications, we can use these two options. And for mobile, we can use these two. And for desktop, we can use these two. And this is about quick access toolbar. And the next one is test explorer. You can see, right, this is the test explorer. Whenever you create any project, you don't have to develop project structure for it. Katalon itself gives a default project structure. It will look like this. So at starting you can see a folder with the name test cases. You can put all your test cases here, and if you do right click, if you mouse over on new, even if you want to create a separate folder or else if you want to create a test case, you can do that here. And the next one is object repository. All the test objects will be stored in object repository, and we don't have to develop object repository. When we are recording a test case, Katalon itself captures locator values and it creates a folder, and those locators will be maintained in that folder. That folder will be called as test objects. And the next one is test suites. Test suite is nothing but collection of test cases. And if you want to run a group of test cases under one common name, you can create a test suite here. And if you mouse over on new, you can see options like test suite collection, and dynamic test suite like that. As of now, you just consider like using this, we will be able to create test suite, and I will explain what is test suite collection and dynamic test suite in the coming videos. Next one is data files. When we are automating something, we need to have some test data, and we can store all the test data in data files, and that is the use of this folder. And here we can see the built-in keywords and custom keywords. Suppose if you have developed any custom keywords, you can see those things here. And the next one is reports. If you have executed any test suites, automatically reports will be generated, and you can see those reports in this folder. And this is about test explorer. And the next one is keywords browser. In keywords browser, we can see three options like built-in keywords, custom keywords, and utils. We don't have to capture keywords according to type of action that we are doing on the application. Katalon will take care of it. So we can find the built-in keywords here. And the next one is custom keywords. Suppose if you know Java or Groovy programming language, you can develop our own keywords and we can have them here. And this is suppose if you want to have loops or conditional statements for them, we have keywords here. That is utils, and this is about keywords browser. And the next one is views toolbar. Here you can see a few options, right? Problems, console, log viewer. These are all in views toolbar. So when you are opening any test case or else while saving the test case, if you have any problems or else if you have any errors, warnings, you can see those things under problems tab in views toolbar. And the next one is console. If you are running any test case or test suite, we can see its console output here. And the next one is log viewer. If any test case is running, we can see its logs here, and whether it is failed, paused, in at what step it is failed, we can get all those details from this log viewer tab in views toolbar. This is job progress. If you are running any test case or test suite, or else if you have run any test case, we can see is it failed or paused, and we can see the job progress here. And this is about the job progress. And the next one is editors. We can have test cases, test suites, and data files. For all these things, separate editors will be there. As of now, I will explain for test case editor I will explain, and in the coming videos I will explain how the editors of test suites and data files. This is how the editor of test case will be. See here, when we are performing any action while recording, all the keywords will be recorded here, and the test objects will be placed here under objects column. And if you are giving any test data to the application, those input will be stored here, and leave this column as of now. And the next one is description. If you want to have description, if you want to give some description to your step, you can do that here. And this is about editor of test case. And the next one is preferences. Sometimes we may have to have preferences for our project, or else sometimes we may have to have preferences for complete Katalon Studio tool. For those things, for project specific settings, we can get into settings of. So we need to get into project. Once you click on project, we will get an option like settings. If you click on settings, here you can see project specific settings. And according to our requirement, we can have those project specific settings here. And if you want to have some global specific settings, or that is applicable for all the projects, you can get into here. So window, here Katalon Studio preferences. Here you can see the options that are applicable globally. And this is the UI of Katalon Studio tool. I hope you have learned something, and if you like the content, please do share and subscribe. Thank you guys.